Hey, my name is Samar. I also go by Sam or First Time Panner. Any of those you want to call me, you can. Yet again, my eyebrows are looking extra bold, even though they don't look like that in person. I don't know why my phone camera sometimes does that. But anyway, this will be an update for my Flesh Them Out project pan. And this is a project that I've just created myself for myself, but of course, if anyone else wants to do it, you can. I don't think anyone else is though. That's fine. But I just created this because I have so many makeup products in general. But I noticed I have so many of those like little twist up products. And I had so much fun like just setting a goal for myself to use up all the product that's above the packaging, so that when you twist it all the way down, it's like flush with the packaging or below, which is why I call it the Flesh Them Out project pan. So I decided to make that an entire dedicated project because I have that many products where I can make this a year-long project. As I acquire more items that fit into this category, I add them into the project. I started with rolling everything in at the very beginning, and then each month I come back and just update you on the items that I actually have met my goal on. And because I'm also using this as a way to decide whether or not I want to keep things or declutter them, because most of the stuff I've actually never used before, and so far I've only decluttered one item, but I'm actually here to update you on another one that I will be decluttering. So I'll start. I actually didn't bring it with me to film, even though it's like right there, but I don't feel like getting up, so I'm not going to. But like, you've already seen this before. It was featured in my last one, so you can see the playlist for this series. It'll be in the description box. But one item that I have decided to declutter is one of my Tarte Quick Sticks, but it's in the shade, it was like the amber eyeshadow stick and then the maroon eyeliner. So last update I did hit my goal on that, but I hadn't decided yet whether or not I wanted to actually declutter it, and thinking about it now, I just am going to declutter it. So you will see that in my like makeup recap video at the end of May. But yeah, that is one item that I've decided to clutter. So total, I've decluttered 2 items out of my collection and have decided to keep the rest that I've hit my goal on. So I'd say I'm really liking how this project is going, and now we'll talk about all the items that I've hit my goal on for this update. The first one that I'll talk about is actually one that I just bought this past month in April in the Sephora sale, and I've already hit my goal on it, and it is the Kulfi eyeliner. This is the Underlined Kajal eyeliner in Cheeky Chiku. I really hope I'm saying that right because I've been saying it like that this whole time. But anyway, this is just like one of those classic eyeliner pencils. I'll post a picture of what it looked like when I first got it because I knew that I would be using it right away since I didn't have a brown eyeliner with me. And it only took me 3 uses to completely wear the pencil down. So as you can see, there's nothing above the packaging. I've used like a third of the product that was in there already. So this is definitely not going to take me a long time to finish. And it was really easy to hit my goal on anyway, but you didn't really need to see how much product was left. That's not the point of this project, but I just wanted to show you how much I've used already because that's pretty exciting for me. The next item that I've hit my goal on is one that I already showed you, and that's another of these Tarte Quick Sticks. I have 6 in total, and this one is in the shade Champagne Luster for the eyeshadow side and Burgundy for the eyeliner side. And as you can see on both sides, they're completely worn down below the packaging. I use the champagne side just as an inner corner highlight most of the time, but then toward the end of April, when I like really wanted to get this out, I started using it just on top of whenever I would do that look with the Benefit bronzer that I was trying to wear away the imprint on. I would just put that all over my eye as my matte eyeshadow, and then put this on top like all over my eye and then my lower lash line, and that would be my look. I did that like 3 times, so that's how I was able to finally get this under the packaging. I tried this eyeliner on my eyes once But just like the maroon one, red eyeliner is so weird. I don't know why they keep putting red eyeliners on these little quick sticks. It's not flattering at all. It makes your eyes look so bloodshot and like you have some eye infection. So after that, I just used it as a lipstick, and I think it took me 1 or 2 uses as a lipstick to get this under the packaging, but that's done now. The maroon one, this one is like a burgundy, but it also has shimmer in it. The maroon one on the one that I'm decluttering looked way better as a lipstick because that's also how I use that one. But I'm still not keeping that one because even though that one looks good as a lipstick, in my opinion, they're so drying because, I mean, they're not meant to be lipstick. They're meant to be a long wear eyeliner. So they're dry, like OG liquid lipstick level dry, but immediately as you put it on, there's like no grace period. So it's not even worth it to keep or to use the eyeliners that way. And this one I don't even like on my lips because it is so sheer. It doesn't build up like the matte one, and I don't really like the sparkles in it. Even though I don't like the eyeliner side and won't be using it, I will still keep this for the eyeshadow stick side because it is nice to have as an inner corner, even though it's not very long lasting. Like, I love the inner corner that I'm wearing now, which is the Natasha Denona single. Even though I don't like her brand that much, I do like this as an inner corner highlight, and it lasts all day. This one doesn't. Like, none of these really last the entire day, but for now I'll keep it. I am thinking though that in the future this might be declutter. If I'm just trying to like cull my collection, this would be the first one to go as far as inner corner highlights, but for now it's perfectly fine to keep. The last items that I was able to hit my goal on are my Westman Atelier face sticks. I don't actually know what they're called, so I just call them face sticks. This is something that I rolled in technically 2 updates ago. I didn't even feature it in the video, but I got these about 2 months ago, toward the end of February, and I thought I was gonna have these done by last update, and of course I didn't because things always take longer to pan than you think. There was like barely any product above the like top of the packaging too, but it just took me so many uses to finally hit my goal on these, but I have hit my goal on all 3. So there are 3 shades. Truffle is the like bronzer contour stick, and this is what it looks like. I'll show you the proof that it's actually done. So no product above the packaging, and I'll swatch these. That's what Truffle looks like. It's a pretty good like bronzer shade for me. I can use it as bronzer and contour. So this was a pretty nice product to have just for something quick. The next shade is Brulee, and it's supposed to be a highlighter, but I mean, this would not be a highlighter for me, first of all. It is way too dark. Here's what it looks like, and even though it's very sheer, it still wouldn't work on me as a highlighter because like it's still darker than my skin tone. And this is like, I think this is an oil-based stick, so it's like you have to set it, but then once you set it, it's completely gone because it's so sheer, and it has like no base color. So there's like no point in wearing this unless you like to have like that glowy, greasy skin that was a trend like a year or 2 ago. I definitely don't like that though. But the way I used this was as a primer. So this, I found like I think I used it 2 or 3 times that way. I would put this all over my face as a primer and then kind of blend it out with a brush or a sponge, and it would like give me a tiny bit of glow, not from the actual shimmer, but because it's so oily, like the glow just shines through the powder. And I really like the way my makeup looked when I wouldn't use this for like full glam because it is, I don't know if it actually is oil on there, but it's very oily, so that it would break down your makeup if you were trying to do one of those full glam looks. But when I was trying to do lighter, like everyday makeup, this is really beautiful to give yourself a skin-like finish even when using powder on top of it. And this is what it looks like all the way rolled down. The last one is the blush in the shade Doo Doo. I'm such a child, but this is what it looks like rolled all the way down, and it took me until today to finally hit my goal on this. I'm wearing it now as my blush, but my light always washes my blush out, so I don't know if you can see it, to be honest, but this is a like very, I'll swatch it. This is on my skin. It is a very like bright punchy blush, so it is great for spring. I love this shade on me for spring, but it doesn't always go with the things that I'm panning. I have to be like, when I was wearing lots of orange looks, this looked great. It went so well with every single orange look that I did, whether it was like muted or bright. It just went really well, but other than that, it doesn't really go with much. I haven't really been wearing many berry tones either, but I still like it in general. I did notice though that and I'll link the video down below, the first time I ever used any of these was in a Get Ready With Me, and I was using brushes, and I do think that these work so much better with brushes, at least the one time I did use it with brushes instead of a sponge, especially the blush. The blush is so terrible to blend out with a sponge, which doesn't make sense. I feel like it really should be the opposite. But whenever I tried blending out the blush with a sponge, it would either like not blend out, or when you try to like swipe your sponge over your cheek to get it to like move across your cheek and blend in, then the swiping would like wipe it off of your cheek. It really doesn't make sense, but I much preferred using all of these with a brush. Since I swatched the face sticks, I just swatched everything else. This is the Champagne eyeshadow stick, and this is the burgundy eyeliner, and then this is the brown eyeliner. So that's all I have for you now. I'll put the total of how many products I finished so far in like the percentage. But I feel like I'm doing pretty good. Last month wasn't that great. I think I only had like 2 products I'd hit my goal on or something like that. So I'm glad to be picking things up again, and I also have a few products that I'm very close to hitting my goal on. So I'm not gonna spoil what they are, but I already know that next time I will have a pretty decent update, and I'm going to try to work on some more products as well, so that I can have like, I want like at least 4 or 5 for each update, just so I can stay on track to hitting my goal on everything for the entire year. But I will say I'm trying to finish a few lip products in specific this month, so I don't know if I'll have any lip products done by the end of the month. But anyway, that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. I will just have to see you in my next one. I hope you have a great day. Bye.